I agree with you on that one.
Change in allele frequency over time, the only definition of evolution there is.
There's different styles of evolution. So for evolution to happen, I think you would agree that you would have to have genetic information gained, would you not?
No, because science has used the term information like that. Like, what part of chemistry is information?
Okay, let's grant that life's already here. I'll give you life. I'll let you
Wait,
start.
you didn't answer my question. What part of
No,
chemistry is information?
I'm telling you, there is none. I don't know any part of chemistry that's information.
Okay, so when we're talking about molecules such as DNA, when you say that evolution requires new genetic information, you're not really saying anything. You're just saying there's different molecular structures.
That it requires information.
What
There's
part of
there's
chemistry is information?
there's information in DNA. I think you would agree that life is information, right?
That doesn't mean anything. What part of chemistry is information?
I don't know where we can go from here if we can't get
We could
past
talk about the chemistry.
if we can't agree that DNA is information, it contains information, then it's just going to be me stating a fact and you going nuh-uh. Then that's
I actually have taken a genetics class, and I'm currently taking an evolutionary biology class. So I don't think you've done either of those. But just to be clear, we could talk about the genetics. We could not appeal to authority. It's an appeal to being in a lab and doing the work.
Exactly what it is. That's exactly what either my arguments have weight or they don't. It doesn't matter if I have a doctor's degree, which you don't know anything about me. You don't know what I've taken, what I've done. You
I
just
guarantee you've never taken a genetics or evolutionary biology class.
I've taken this class. I'm this doctorate. Either my arguments have weight or they don't. So
They don't, and I'll tell you why they don't. So again, when you say that DNA is information, what part of it is information? What part of the chemistry is information?
all of it together that creates DNA. It's just like making a cake, right? When you have your cake batter and you have your baking soda and you have your salt and you have all of your different ingredients together, individual, they're not. But once they're together to make that cake, it's a cake. So you take whatever part you want to. We have to be able to move on from this. And I want to have a good conversation. But if we can't agree that DNA, and I don't know what chemistry class is not teaching you that DNA is not information. Wow,
They don't teach that past middle school
that makes my
chemistry.
point way stronger because now they're teaching people in college classes that DNA doesn't contain information. So I don't know what to help you with, brother.
Sure.
We,
So,
A few moments later.
sir,
okay, what was that before it was a bird?
I mean, it would probably be some. It could be a unicellular, but I doubt it. It would probably be just a bunch of colonies of cellular organisms, very basic, very little genetic information.
Whoa, whoa.
Organisms, very basic, very little genetic information. Probably, phospholipid cell like layer.
See how you just used genetic information? Thank you. I had to go through all of that to get you to find where I was at to begin with. Thank you.
You know, genetics is proof of evolution,
Full
right?
teeth like this, brother. You just used genetic information. Thank you. Now I
I
don't know
didn't
why
say
we
ge-
had to do.
Got him! Got him!